Too much vitamin D in the presence of a magnesium deficiency can cause cell death in the brain. Never felt smarter. I mean, it was interesting. The clarity, the calmness, because you're not breaking your flow state to go and eat or go to the bathroom. So we, in consultations, will often recommend a binding product. So you'll take that, particularly in the evenings, whenever you're on an empty stomach and away from supplements and foods. And that gives you a substrate, a platter to put all these plates on, so to speak, and get them, removed. So now the table's clear.
And I've heard chelation can be beneficial when there's some deep heavy metals, like you're working in some environment, in Russia where you're just inundated with this, and it's like it can remove a lot. But I've also heard that it is just not generally recommended.
It has to be done really, really well. It's often not done very well. I personally wouldn't do it unless someone, like you said, if they experienced a ton of radiation, a lot of other issues, maybe they played with mercury as a kid, they had mercury fillings. There has to be so much awareness around it that for the average protocol, it doesn't make sense. The cool thing is that when you're testing and then supplementing and eating more of the foods that you should be and less of the things that, for example, cause high calcium, which could be as simple as vitamin D. Too much vitamin D in the presence of a magnesium deficiency can cause cell death in the brain. So it makes me wonder and curious and really, in the past upset when the past couple of years, the only actual nutritional advice we got from anyone in mass media was take vitamin D, take a lot of it. Wow. If this is not just, I doubt that they know what I'm talking about here.
No chance.
Yeah. But, it's just like, that's a terrible unintended side effect, is that you could potentially be you are making people dumber.
Yeah. It's like none of these things are done in a vacuum. And I think we make the mistake of thinking that. And I think I love your analogy of the seesaw that has many different kind of parts to it. I don't know what the legs, whatever you call that, and that each mineral does affect the other ones in some sort of way. And it makes perfect sense that you would want to stay on top of that navigation system. Yeah.
So I've done different fasts. I just led one for a bunch of entrepreneurs in Joshua Tree. And it was a 3-day. I went a couple extra days after. And before that, that was easy for me to do. I've done an 11-day before to heal an injury that I had. So I immediately started fasting. This is not, it's not medical advice. It's not nutritional advice, I guess I have to say that. But I can tell you happened from my personal experience is that, and this is great to know for people to understand minerals and vitamins, is that, so I was doing sprints and I had a partial pull in my hamstring, and that healed by day 8, because after day 4, day 5, you get stem cells coming out of your bone marrow to heal things, which is really cool. Felt a lot younger, dropped some body fat, got my 6-pack back, reset my hormones, got a ton of work done, got a month's worth of work done in 10 days. Water, minerals, little sips of black coffee until noon as I needed to. Really didn't need to after day 3 or so. Literally by day 4, never felt smarter. I mean, it was interesting. The clarity, the calmness, because you're not breaking your flow state to go and eat or go to the bathroom. Something I realized later. Yeah, I fasted straight through 2 weekends and majority of a week, and just interesting. A lot of insights for sure. And the cool thing that I knew going into that is that I didn't need any vitamins. The minerals would help support the glands, thyroid and adrenals, where most of your energy is made. So I was able to even lift, which is not necessarily recommended, but I was able to. I did it all the way through day 8 without, and only until day 8 did I feel, okay, I don't have the same strength I had day 6, day 5, Meditate, take a nap when you need to, and then you're not eating. So just like save that time to rest and have that energy go inward, not outward. And if you want to really do some profound healing, if you're not working, that's awesome too, but don't feel like you can't. And a lot of people go, I would need a week. I can't take a week up. It's like, no, you can.
Yeah.
And it's what our bodies are designed to do. Like, if not that long ago, you and I would go out and we'd be hunting, except that was our life. And then we would kill a deer. We would eat everything we could, and then we wouldn't have anything for 3 to 5 days or something till we killed another deer, for example. That was just normal. So are we designed to do that? I think it would be a hard argument to say we're not. So that's our body's best attempt at healing. And I really feel like sleep is our body, is nature's best attempt at immortality.